Good morning, my stitchy friends. Today we start a new adventure. We're starting a stitch along with anything you've got Alice in Wonderland. So if you like Alice in Wonderland, grab one and let's do a Tuesday Alice in Wonderland stitch along. Don't worry if you don't have one, grab anything and just join in. So what I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna rotate. I'm still waiting for a few other Alice's. She's 90 centimeters by 45. I'm gonna stitch her. It's a new start today. I have rearranged my floss. A friendly subscriber has showed me about this method. I'm going to try it out and see how it works for me. This is quite a large stitch. So this is just the introduction to what we are doing today. I am going to move to a more comfy spot. We'll have a nice chat and a stitch along. And I'm back. I preloaded, I preloaded 4 needles. So I don't waste time with this. So I preloaded 4 of them. I squish them in there and they're there. I had a big struggle my stitchy friends, a struggle to where to start. So we'll just start at a point, and if we change our minds, we'll carry on somewhere else. Now let's start our Tuesday Alice in Wonderland on my channel Stitcha-Rella. Okay, let me see, I said 16. That will be the red crosses. I see on this one, directly next to the red crosses is red arrows, but at least you can see what they are. Sometimes you get something and you're like, oh no. But this is not that bad. What I've done as well is I rolled it like this. I found myself a better spot to do. This is not my original spot where I do the unboxings and stuff. It's not there, it's not on my bed. I decided to sit on the couch and try to see if you don't have a better view of what I do. Now it's still early in the morning here by us. I woke up, I had some coffee, I had another coffee. I actually forgot my coffee. I don't know if I finished it. I should have brought it here because this talking makes my mouth dry, but it doesn't matter. We'll sort that out. There you go. We're off to a fantastic start. Oh, listen to my husband in the background. He's going to bring my coffee to me. What a darling. If there's coffee in it, my husband makes me coffee in the morning. Like you see, I also freehand this. I like to, the 11 counts, for me, it's just better to top stitch it. And no ring and no frame. Oh, thank you, honey. You see, I didn't finish my coffee. There's like lots of black coffee left. I love big 500ml cups of coffee. There you go. I think this setting for stitch along, I like to bring my knees up, sit in a little bundle. I've got a bad back and bad knees. I had knee replacements. But to be honest, I don't know if it's worse or better. With age, I think you have to redo them. I don't know. I'm not that old, but I had them at an early age. There you go. So if you like where my setting is, or if you like to see better, or I'm trying to make the videos as good as possible. I'm still struggling to show you exactly how I stitch, but I've seen some equipment to get to better my videos. With the new camera phone, with the new phone, it's already 100% better, but it will get better as time goes by. I always love doing a new stitch, don't you? You know why? Because everything is so stiff. I know lots of people don't like the Ada stuff, but if you work without a ring or a hoop, the beginning is always such a pleasure while it is stiff. I woke up with a big surprise this morning. Ooh, what am I doing? Okay, so I woke up with a big surprise this morning. FG Normal messaged me. So I'm doing a collab with them this month. I'm doing a collab with Paint Some Way. I buy a lot of stuff from Paint Some Way, but some of this stuff this month is collaboration. That is quite fantastic. It's always excited when you get noticed and people offer you stuff. Who doesn't like stuff? I like stuff. I like stuff if it's called cross stitch. Yes. So my kiddies stayed up. They had an all-nighter and they still sleeping. A spot I moved to now is very close to my husband's office. So if you hear the phoning or him chatting away, he's working. But I just thought for stitch alongs, this is such a nice spot. I've got a daylight in the roof here, so it's all natural light, and that's fantastic. It's straight from outside to inside. So the daylight in my one, what do you call it in English? Lounge, yeah. In Afrikaans we say sitkamer. So my one lounge has got a daylight in. And I only thought about this last night, and when I tried it out now, it is wonderful. I think I must move my lounge out and make myself a hobby room. A hobby room. Ooh, what am I doing? A hobby room in the lounge. I've got so much space in this house that I've already claimed for all my different kinds of hobbies, because I knit, crochet, I oil paint. I also have a lot of diamond dots, paint by numbers. But the cross stitch stole my heart. Ouch. So what we're going to do with this is, everyone that's stitching along, no matter what you stitch, if you stitch Alice, then this applies to you. If you don't stitch Alice, no problem. But Alice is going to carry on forever. I've got so many Alice's I want to do. So if you don't have one yet and you like Alice, get one. If you don't stitch whatever you want. Now what I want to do is, if you stitch Alice, specifically a Alice cross stitch kit, anything Alice in Wonderland, the cat, anything, then I would love you to post the progress on my Facebook channel, on Facebook group. The Facebook group is Stitcha-Rella Stamp Cross Stitch Group. I want to, at a stage, all the progress I want to make in a video, put your name in it, if you want to do that. But we'll do that a bit later when we're a bit further. You can see the light dimming and brightening, but that's natural light from outside. It's probably cloudy. What are your plans for the day? My day just started. I jumped up. I always jump up, get coffee from my husband, check my phone, and leave the kids to sleep while they're sleeping, so I can make videos without screaming and carrying on. Not bad screaming, but they're loud like me. I'm also a very loud person. And every morning when I wake up, speak to my mom. Let her know I'm awake, then immediately I get a call. I speak to my mom, I promise you, more than 10 times a day. I see her every week. Today, 3 years ago, was the saddest day of my life. I've never experienced pain and sadness like that, ever. I got a call in the morning, 3 years ago today, and the hospital said I must come, it's time for my dad. But on our way there, when we got there, they just didn't want us to make an accident, but he already passed away. So today is the 3-year mark of that. And when I think of that, my heart sinks, because he was a statue of a man. But in any way, let's get off the heavy. Let's get my mind off that. Ay. Get a bit emotional when I talk about that. But yes, back to stitching. So this place has, I made that upcoming video What I did not include there, included in that video is the stuff I'm collaborating with Paint Some Way. But I did add a 9 count. I prefer bigger or smaller, but because of the channel, people like different things, so I added a beautiful 9 count. And then of course with my collaboration with FG Gobi, yeah, I must just pronounce that name. FG Normal, yeah, FG Normal. I must just pronounce it perfectly. And I added 2 more there. I'm so happy about the opportunity. It's a beautiful heart with flowers in it. And then I got a steampunk mermaid. So I'm very excited for that. I don't have much plans for the day, but stitching. I'm going to stitch this and then I'll see what I'm in the mood for. Maybe I'll carry on with this for the whole day. Because now I've got a lot of yappies going, but it's cool. I don't mind it at all. I won't leave them lying around. We're finishing everything we start. Let's be motivational. I don't let things lie there. I do finish everything I start. Oh, and news. If you follow my videos, you'll know how upset I was with AliExpress. I also got news from them today because for a week I've been trying to get a refund because it's been almost 60 days. And they say, no, we can't. The status up, the shipping update must update before we can do that. But it hasn't updated for 21 days. And the one updated this morning and said my parcel is in America. So what I did is, I didn't say refund, goods not received. I said refund, goods not received in total. And then I wrote a message. And then they demanded a picture to see how damaged my goods is. So what I did is I took a picture of nothing. And I wrote on it, there's nothing because I didn't receive it. That's quite funny. They said, they demand a picture, but what must I take a picture of if I've never received it? So I just took a blank picture. I wrote a little letter. Unfortunately, I can't do it because there's nothing on the picture. So I posted it. So this morning, one of the orders said, okay, refund in process. So it looks like I'm winning there. I'm disgusted with that, I promise you, because I'll rather have the stuff than my money. I don't want my money, I want my stuff. But in any way, so we got a sad part, we got an annoyed part, happy part. Now, how has your day been? For me, it's very early. Let me show you how I'm going here. Or maybe, just hold on, maybe I must keep this stable. I think I can do this and then I can zoom in, but look. There you go, and then in the back it looks like that. Yes. If you have topics that we can discuss or want me to discuss, because I'm just telling you about my day, about cross stitch. If you want to discuss a certain topic, please let me know, because we're going to chat quite a bit. The rest of my Paint Some Way order for last month, it takes quite a while. They say 2 to 3 days, but that is only if you order the older things that was in print and they've got them. I'm going to tell you how they work now. So the things I order is things that's not in print yet. It hasn't been, a lot of things, it hasn't been printed yet, because it's suggestions and ask fors, and then you wait about 2 weeks before they ship. But I'm used to that, I don't mind. So a lot of that is probably arriving in South Africa this week, and maybe I get them Thursday, Friday, maybe I get them Monday next week at the latest. So there'll be quite a few unboxings, and what I'm very excited about, there's an 18 count, there's lots of 14 counts, new Joy Sundays, and then a first time for me, stamped 16 count. I'm quite excited about that. I don't know if you've noticed, but the 16 count is more expensive than the 18 count. It's quite hectic. And then there's another thing I wanted to tell you there. Skip one. The 8, if you buy a proper big 9 count, but I understand that price is, it's quite high. The prices of the 9 count big proper ones is high because there's lovely watercolor girls. That's one I'm gonna get. But I understand that because the 9 count you work with 4 threads. I don't understand why 16 count is more expensive than 18 count, because it's the same threads. And the picture ain't bigger. I've compared it, but I'll make videos and tell you my 2 cents if you want to hear. I'm quite straightforward and to the point, and I do say when I'm unhappy. I do express that feelings very quickly. Don't like to be mean, and I don't like mean people, but there's nothing wrong with saying what you think if you paid for something. And I'm almost through my first thread. Luckily, I pre-threaded 4 of them, so I can just go. What do you guys like to watch? I like horrors. I actually like watching TV. TV's all, I don't watch. It's on in the background while I work because the quietness sometimes gets on my nerves. So I really like horrors, and I like reality shows. I know my husband always says, oh, what nonsense are you watching? But I can't help myself. And then of course all this true crime stories makes me look like a serial killer, but I'm not. I just find it more interesting than some of the stuff they put on TV these days. It's ridiculous. So let's end this off. I found if I put it through one and I loop it around and I go through the same one and 2 others, because I have come across a few that pulls, they don't pull loose, but they make a little bubble. I'll cut the threads later. I'm not doing that now. Scissor easier, but I'm not going to waste time on that now. I'll do it now. Okay, so next needle, please. I've not, how did I get this right? There's supposed to be 4 needles. Oh, you see. I made a doo-doo. Okay, there you go. So pre-threaded, there we go. Yeah, where was I? All the TV shows. When I was younger, I grew up in a house where we had TV, we had everything, but we still had radio. You can listen to stories on the radio. Now, I don't know in your country if that's still the case, but here in South Africa, they don't have that stories on the radio anymore. No, we used to do that in the background. So my TV is on for basically the background, but I do listen. I put stuff on and I listen to the story. There you go. That's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. I decided to do the stitch-alongs as close to an hour as I can. I don't know if that's too long for you. You must tell me what you think of it, because I can't stitch much in 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But if an hour stitch-along video is too long, please tell me. But I thought it good to make my stitch-along videos for as close to an hour I can do. Oh, there I made a bubble. There you go. Come, hikey, there you go. I quite like where I'm sitting now. I'm quite comfortable. And the light is nice. And I can bring my knees up. So if you see ugly knees and ugly clothes, it's me. I can't do a live stream before I have 500 subscribers. But the subscriber count is climbing with a steady pace. Thank you guys for supporting me. When we hit 500 subscribers, I will do a live stream. a meet and greet and let's meet each other. I don't want to do a video and act all bloody blah with my face on the video. I don't know, I'm not comfortable with that. I'll rather do a live stream, and I'll ask my husband to use his computer as well. And as we go with the live stream, I'll have my son or daughter sit there and read to me what you say. And I will answer you and chat to you live. What do you think about that? I'm quite excited about that. And we'll get there. I will persevere. I will carry on and carry on. I really enjoy doing this. And I'm open to suggestions and stuff you want to hear and want to do. Because I'm just doing what I think is right and what feels good. Can you still see? I'm just worried because I know I made a long video yesterday, and when I edited it, I went out of the screen with that 18 count. I really didn't mean that, but for that hour video to do it over for that 2 minute out of screen, it's quite difficult if you can't see. And here where I sit now, I can see exactly, so that will not happen again. Oh, I hate when this happens. Is it only me, or does this sometimes happen to you, or am I the only unlucky one? I'm sure I'm not. There you go. I do not like dividing my threads. I do not like pulling out one by one thread. If I need to use 3, I pull out 3. If I use 2, I pull out 2. So it takes a lot of your time if you keep stopping and starting, and there's more chance for stuff to go loose if you don't do it properly. So for me, the longer thread is perfect. It keeps me busy for longer. Now, I can't call names because I haven't asked permission, but I've got a few ladies that's been like, in Afrikaans you say rotsvas. I just want to ask my husband something. What is when, babe, when someone is behind you from the start? What do you call it in English?
What do you mean?
They have your back. They're from the start, rotsvas.
Supportive.
Yeah, they've been, yeah, there's a better word for it. But you see, they won't say rotsvas, bankvas. It's very supportive from the start. I'll ask them permission, and I will call their names. I have nice chats with some of them, but I don't think it's right to name someone if you don't have permission. Got a lot of people chatting to me. I love that, so never stop, please. I'll always answer you. It doesn't matter how big the channel grows, I will answer you because I love communicating with you. I just adore it. On my Facebook page, it's also nice. We can show photos, show your work. It's still small, but it's growing every day, and I'm very happy with it. From the bottom to the top, that's where we start. We don't, and patience is a virtue. Now, one of my from the beginning ladies, last night she said to me she thought I'm gonna do horror Alice. Now I am gonna do more than one. I'm gonna do this one, and I'll rotate it with another Alice. But I do not know. I'll do horror Alice at a later stage when she's got hers as well. I'll add it to this. But I want to do another one. I'm just the horror Alice. I don't want to start with because I'm not scared of graffiti, spaghetti. But to start off, I just wanted a bit of an easier stitch. That's a difficult stitch because it is the most confetti I've seen on a stitcher, and the one of my Madeleines. So it is so confetti heavy. I've also started, I don't know if I've told you, but I'll just ramble on. I have started that T-Rex of my son. It's quite confetti heavy. It's not as bad as Horror Alice and the Madeleine, Jail Madeleine. Yeah.
So I've started that as well. I've done quite a bit. I said I'll do a show and tell on my work in progresses every second week. We'll start that next week. This week is a full program. I want to stitch this. We're gonna do a Alice Tuesdays. One of the days, like Wednesday, maybe do a stitch whatever you want. I really want to. Mondays we're gonna do the 18 count. I want to fit in a 16 count day, and then I'm still deciding if I want to do a 14 count, 9 count, or whatever, but that can go with the day. I want to do a stitch along every day. You can choose, or you can set aside your hour and do whatever you want. But I want to keep busy. I stitch a lot, so I can just as well do that. In the winter, I'm going to stitch a lot on my silk one, my humongous one. It's too hot now because it lies over me and the heat is just unbearable, too much. I don't know which of your ladies knows about this. I had my carpal tunnels fixed a long time ago because I knit a lot and crochet. I work a lot with my hands. I love being creative. And I fixed it, but it's been a while ago. I think about 10 years. But it's back. So when I keep my hand in this position, it dies or it goes. It needs to be done again. It's such a slip if you know you fix something and that one day comes and you know what it is because you had it fixed and it's back. So when it dies, I can just hold it still, no problem. But when it pulls, I'm like, oh no, then I need to take a break, even if I really don't want to take a break, because then I can't hold it properly. I had both hands fixed at once. Excellent doctor. Maybe it's because I picked up a lot of weight. Next month is May, like you know. That's my birthday month. I'm turning 45. So I'm going to do a lot of unboxings and I'm going to try and do every day. Yeah, there will be a day where I made the video the previous day. And some days I will do a chatty stitchy video with an unboxing or two. Because when I get my stuff, I normally say, okay, I'm going to unbox it. And I'll do 1 today, 2 tomorrow, 3 the next day. But I get so excited to show you guys that I just post all the videos at once. I just can't help myself. No self-control. When it comes to sharing and showing it and being excited about it. So this is going well. You can also, yeah, please post your progress on my Facebook group, please. It's Stitcha-Rella. What's that little stripe thing in the middle of Stitcha, Mike? What do you call it in English? Daai streepie in die middel van Stitcha-Rella? Apostrophe.
Upper score.
What?
Upper score. You get a low score, you get an upper score. That little thing.
That little stripe. Okay. So I'm asking my husband, what do you call that little stripy thing in the middle of Stitcha? I don't know if it's upper score, lower score, apostrophe, I don't know. But it's Stitcha, little stripe in the middle, Rella. Facebook group, Stamp Cross Stitch Facebook group. Please share your progress there.
It's called a hyphen.
A hyphen. He says a hyphen. It's called a hyphen. You see, my English is... I tried. But anyway, it's Stitcha-Rella Stamp Cross Stitch Facebook group. Share your progress there, please. I want to make a video. I'll put your name on it. It will be awesome. And suddenly there's a cloud. Luckily we've got light here because I'm sitting right under the skylight. So I am done with my second string. Let's play a bit of chicken with it, won't we? Yes, let's play chicken with it. Now, yesterday was my first long video, very long video. It's like an hour, and I never knew it takes so long to upload and download when it's so long. And then I uploaded it to YouTube, which took like 40 minutes, and then it disappeared. I almost had a heart attack, I promise you. And I'm like, oh no, I made this video, it's gone. And I went to YouTube Studio, and it was there. It had to undergo a process of it's like vetting it. They check if everything's correct, nothing's copyrighted, and it's a long video. They don't always, like, if you're not verified. Luckily I was, and they said 10 minutes waiting, 9 minutes waiting, and I was like, please, 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 please don't do this to me. And when it went off, it says no limitations, and they posted my video. What a relief, because that's a long time and a lot of work afterwards. It's not just about making a video. You have to edit it and make it ready to post it on YouTube, which takes another hour, and upload. So it's quite a bit, but I enjoy the whole process, and I'm always so excited just to get it out of there. In my YouTube video, I started planning last year, and I started posting videos. It's a month and 3 weeks, almost. We're going for a month and 4 weeks ago. I've officially started it. And Stitchy friends, I promise you, I have loved every second of it. I think I was made for this. I love it. I wake up thinking, what am I going to do? What can I do that's new? Checking it, doing it. I love it. So I'm going to be around for a long time entertaining you, because I found something I really, really, really like. So we played a bit of chicken here, and it's playing chicken with me because one didn't go through, so I need to get it through. There you go. You see, if you play chicken and one is a bit shorter, then I do this. I stick it through already, and I won't turn that one because it's too short. Stick it through 2, 3, and this is without the floss, and then I mangled it. So when you play chicken, it's quite a mission sometimes. The ones that do knows. These kids have got a lot of floss, so you never have a problem with shortage. I have found that don't mess your floss when you do Joy Sunday. I play chicken with every little piece I've got because I did run short. And if you play chicken with the floss you get on Joy Sunday, I guarantee you, you will not be short. Just keep on playing chicken with it. For you guys that don't know what's playing chicken, maybe, I think everyone does, but if you don't know what that is work that little piece of floss till it doesn't want to be worked anymore. Because sometimes you run into problems, and that's not nice. So we're on our third piece. How much? We are good half an hour in. Just want to take a sip of coffee. It was so funny. Yesterday, my husband asked me. Excuse me, that was so loud. My husband asked me, how can you just talk for so long? I said, I don't know, it just comes naturally. I just babble, tell you about my day, what's happening, I just carry on. There you go. So I'm on my third piece of floss. It works nicely when I do a video and I actually preload them. The first time I tried, I'm going to ask the lady if I can give credit to her. She taught me about the braiding, and it does work. When I took out these, I just pull them out and I hold tight on the braid, and it's perfect. So I don't have that floss hanging everywhere that knots. It's an excellent method. Thank you for helping me. You can see she made a proper video on my Facebook group. She put it there. I will ask her if I can call her by name on the channel. There you go. My dogs are going crazy. Don't know why. Luckily my husband's office is right here in front of me, and when my dogs bark and the courier is in front of my gate, he knows because he can hear them. So it's probably just people passing by my house, then they go nuts. I've got miniature pinchers. They're as big as rats. But they really think they're lions. Promise you, they've got the heart of lions. They're this extra piepklein. It's Afrikaans for very minute, small little dogs. They're smaller than my cats. So they don't even try. In the beginning, they tried to be Rambo with the cats. The cats are quite vicious, so they're not, but they had to take a stance so the dogs don't think they're king. So just one little tap and the dog was rolling, so they don't fight anymore. They can't, they don't stand a chance. They're friends, they chose to be friends rather. I actually enjoy this spot a lot. It's so nicely lit, and my cup here, and it's just nice. When I got ready to do this, I almost had a heart attack again. I've got this little wooden bench, and I put the arm that I keep my phone in. I screwed it onto there, and I lifted it so I can get this position when I stitch. And as I moved the stuff, everything fell over, and I just caught it in time. My new phone was already mounted in it. Yeah, that is very big heart attack stories. Nicely done. Like I said, I decided on this one because it's, I personally, I love all the Van Gogh stuff. And this is Big Eye Doll Alice with Van Gogh, but I chose it, it's an easier stitch. Sometimes I'm not in the mood, I change, like my mood change. If I get bored with an easy, because Easy Stitches has got big block stitching. And I do get bored sometimes, I'll be honest. I'm like, oh no, that's not too big. Then I jump over to a confetti heavy one. So my jellyfish girl, she's I think 80 centimeters wide. It's about 80% done. But I do jump around because that blue is just getting, it's dark blue, and it just gets to me at a stage. I'm just like, no, that's the wrong hole, so let's just go back there. Done it again. You immediately know, you'll know what I talk about when you pull it through, or you stick your needle through and you feel you know that it's, I make that noise, but I can feel it when you didn't when you didn't get the hole. Then you know, ah man, what have I done? But it's a quick fix, there's no problems there. Oh, there's a catty. I wondered when that will appear. Yeah, I spoke to my mom this morning, but I didn't bring up it's like my dad's passing away anniversary. I didn't speak to her about it, but I will phone her after this video quickly We speak so often. What I did before I started recording is, please mom, don't phone me. I want to record quickly, but right after this, before I edit, I'll phone her quickly. Sorry for that noise. I only hear it now, or I'll probably hear it on the video as well. My couches are leather, so they make a bit of a squeaky noise when I'm on them. You see, what I love about doing this and doing it online on a channel, it is something that I can do anywhere in the world. I can do it forever because I don't think I'll ever get too old or too bored to do this. And I enjoy company, so I can't wait till I can live stream. But that's still a bit to go. We're going, but on a live stream and live chat you guys, then we make a date where everyone plus minus can be online, because I know we're in different parts of the world. I can check my viewers. I've got America, I've got UK, Australia, Taiwan, Russia, I've got Germany, there's a whole day in my top. South Africa, our own country, is second. I can see how many viewers from which countries are actually subscribed and following me. So we are widespread. We're all over the world, which is a very nice thing, but we're going to have to come to a conclusion when we reach that point, what time is best to do a live stream. Even if I have to, because most of my subscribers are in different countries, even if I have to do an uncomfortable time to do it, to make it more comfortable for you, I will do that, no problem. Here you go. Another lady asked me the stitching and the fast stitching and how and what, and do I still enjoy it? Of course I still enjoy it. This is just, I only stitch this fast, but not on my bed. I still stitch faster when it's top stitching and hoop and frame free. I love it. I just stitch like this. This is comfortable for me, and this is just the way I do it. Satisfying. For me, it's like building a puzzle and seeing the results come out, or doing a painting and see it comes alive. It is beautiful. There you go. See, time flies. Because I see, I've done an introduction, and now I can actually see, if you guys can see, because I don't have to bend down and go under the camera. And so we've recorded quite a bit already. Please remember to tell me, what do you think? Is an hour stitchy video too long? I think an hour stitchy video is good. Then you can get quite a bit done. I can't do much in 20 minutes. I can do it, but I have done it actually. If you go and look at the other ones, I have done it. But you don't get much done. You barely sit down and then you up again and gone. So, I don't know. Tell me your opinion about it, please. I just thought an hour or close to an hour is a very good option. You see, because we're on 43 minutes, and look at that. It's quite a bit. I don't feel it's a stitch along if you just do one string of floss. It's more like, let's do a string of floss. You see there, I didn't go back. I will do that just now. Sometimes that happens. Not a problem. I talk, so I don't even look. There I heard that. It chills me to my spine when then I know, wrong hole. Oh, not a hole at all. What did you do? There you go. When I start again, I just want to see if there's more of these. That doesn't matter. There's more of them, yeah, so I can just, I'll do the next string. I'll start there. Fix it quick. See what's going on there. I don't know, some of you, your children are grown and out of the house. I had children late. So my children's still in primary school. Tell me, please tell me, if you have a boy, the girl not so much, the boy, did they eat you out of the house or not? I cannot believe how much he's now a few months away from 13. I cannot believe how much he can eat. And he's well built. There's nothing wrong with him, but I promise you, he eats me out of the house. I just stare and I'm like, where do you pack it away? Yeah, so give me some advice there, or tell me how was it for you, or how is it for you? And if it's just me, but I'm sure it's not, it can't be, then I don't know. We're closing to the end. I'm going to not play too much chicken, but I will play, I'll go till I can't go anymore. The other one I want to start again from the start there. Yeah, so with all the chatting and entertaining and whatever, like the nice chatting to you, I have done 3 so far. I'm gonna skip over to my 4th string of, you see, my 4th string of floss. Sorry about that. Now, because they put the arrows, the red arrows, and it's sideways arrows and straight arrows next to each other, it gets confusing with your eyes. So you're gonna have to look very carefully here. I don't think they plan it like that, but there's so many colors. Why put 2 types of arrows in red? That just whizzes me off. Yes, that is just ridiculous. You see, now I can see this one is shorter. Last night when I organized my threads, my floss, you guys know that they're not all the same length. I thought they cut them the same length. Well, surprise, surprise, no they don't. It was mind-boggling. I'm like, how can I do this? A few times over and over I just hold it wrong. And then I realize, oh, you dumb person. It's not you. They're different lengths. Someone's cutting me a bit off. Okay, so let's finish these 2 stitches. We finish off this floss and we go on to our 4th. There you go. I go in, go around, I go in on the same one. It's just to sturdy it up so your stitch doesn't lift and pull. Ta-da! Done. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Floss number 4. Da-da-da-da-da. There you go. Okay, am I still in a position where you can see? Yes, I am. So let's go here. You see there I miss one side cross, but now I'll start on the side here. Go through. In. I push it right in the middle. I come out where I start with my stitch and it's tight. There you go. And we've got it off to a good start. Just want to finish this one and then I'll go up there where I missed the. There you go. Just see what's going on there. go. Problem fixed. I would love to see what you're doing. And I promise you, it's not too late. This is gonna go on. I collect Alice in Wonderland. I'm crazy about it. You must go and see Paint One Some Way. The new Alice in Wonderland stuff launched today. You know the type of what do you call it? It's not antique. It's vintage, yeah. The vintage posters that said we all mad, yeah, we all bonkers. All that sayings. The vintage posters released today. They also released. Oh, just go and have a look. It's beautiful. Sorry, I check every day what's new, what's going around. So I've seen it. It's on and it's beautiful. There you go. Actually, so comfortable here. Yes. So in the beginning, if you use a whole thread, like me, you pull twice. But it doesn't matter, you don't have to start twice. And if you hold it in the right position, like you see, I've had, I think 1, maybe 2 knots in the beginning. But nothing else, it just goes through. You must just make sure if you do front stitching, your floss is this side when you pull. Only time it's a problem, even if you do it like this, is 18 counts. I do get a few knots there, but I don't mind. I'd rather have a knot than start over stop, start over stop. It's just too much. No, just no. There you go. So, what season is it in your country at the moment? By us, it's still summer, but it must go to winter now. So, our summer rain started, and when the rain comes so often, it started a long time ago, but it gets more and more and more. Swimming pool goes green with all the thunder. When that starts going on, it gets cool in the morning. So, where we only had our as we don't use duvets, our comforters, the thin summer comforters, we have to big 3-ply blankets over now because it's freezing when in the mornings. And that's the first telltale sign that winter is on its way. Nice cozy winter food, oxtail soups, stews. So winter is strong on its way to us. In 2 months it's full on winter here. But winter is a very, very short month, a short season to us. It's not a long season. And when winter is done, you know, oh my gosh, Christmas is coming. If you stick with me and you see my channel and you watch it, you will see that I am a Christmas freak. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. And like I told you earlier about my dad passing away 3 years today, Christmas Day was his birthday. So it's a very sad thing that he's not there, but he wouldn't have wanted us to be unhappy. He wouldn't have hurt a fly. He was the best dad in the world. So yeah, Christmas is very special to me. I love Christmas. I go all out, make the biggest meals, I take out the Christmas tree, I decorate everything, play Christmas music, get the spirit going. So yes, and everyone that knows me knows Christmas is just the best time of the year for me. We are going good, yeah? How did you do today? Leave me in the comments how far did you get with the stitch along or on the Facebook page. Facebook group is nice because we can share and chat more, and you can privately message me. I'll open I think I did, I don't know, where we can have a community chat on the Facebook group. I like chatting, I like answering, I like learning, I like taking advice. Never too old to learn. You learn something new every day if you're open to it. If not, then your mindset will stay narrow. That's just the opinion. That's nothing bad. It's just the way I think about things. Okay, so look at how far we've come. Oh, that happened again. There you go. Look closely at how that looks. Not too shabby. I love when it gets together, and you know, it's like when that feeling of, it makes me think of a carpet without hair. It's solid. I love when it becomes like that. It is awesome. Now, if you like my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and like, to follow everything I'm doing. Okay, so we got this far. There's a one left there. We go up. Where we go? Where we go? I'm lost. Oh, there's a few singletons there. See, I don't mind skipping this. When I work there, the one in the back, the long line, I work over it and it's gone. So I'll rather do this and get all those single ones done. And we've got no problems. There you go. What are your plans? What are your plans for the day? Like I said, I'll probably do the video and put my TV on, do some more stitching, feed the kids, entertain the kids, and that is about it. Nice lazy day. Ooh, what am I doing? There you go. So, my stitchy friends, thank you so much for watching. I will see you for the Alice Stitch Along again next Tuesday, and every Tuesday after that. I want to show you how far I've gone. There you go. That is what I've achieved today. I hope you have a lovely day. Lots of love, Stitcha-Rella.